Thanks for joining our flock. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm Raven.
And I'm Raven. Welcome, y'all. This is Raven's Nest.
Hey, birdies.
Hey, birdies.
So today we are going to be talking about when to let it go in dating in 2022. So I know for a fact the hardest part is letting go.
Nah, for real.
It'd be hard as heck. Man.
Because you've invested so much time in it. Like, honestly, I won't even say stuff. Like, any time invested into anything, to me, it's kind of hard to let go of. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, it does have to be time. Yeah. Like, I ain't saying I'm talking to somebody for 2 weeks and I feel like, oh my gosh, I've invested so much time. Like, no. But, yeah, like, anything over 3 months, I think, it's a little bit harder. Like,
you know what? So I will say this. I don't really think you can put a time frame on it.
True.
I think average would be about 3 months. But if you talking to somebody like steady for a month every single day, like hours, or if y'all kicking it, whatever the case is, some people be moving in together. I don't know how y'all do that, but yeah, like your time is invested. Like you care about this person. It's hard to like go ahead and see them off.
Yeah. Like I said, I definitely agree. And I do agree with the whole you can't put a time frame on it. Like, yeah, because, I mean, I've definitely tried to, I guess. As far as this isn't letting go, of course, it's like kicking it off, I guess. I don't know, like, some girls have, like, the 90-day rule. Like, you know, all the little stuff. I just kind of feel like, for me, y'all, when I say I love, like, I can definitely admit to that. But I guess I'm stingy with it, I guess. Like, I'm picky about it. So, if you make it past, honestly, a month with me, yeah, we go together. Yeah, because, again, I know that I'm mean. Like, I'm picky. Like, the smallest shit can turn me off. And then all of a sudden, I no longer want to talk to you. Like, I'm no longer interested. You're ugly now. Like,
yeah.
But, so, yeah, because of that, if you make it past a month consistently, because I know some of y'all might be like, oh, I made it past a month. No, not you. I'm not talking about you. But, yeah, like, consistently, if you make it past a month with me, like, I mean, like, me hitting you up as much as you're hitting me up, we go together.
Yeah.
Like, no doubt.
Yeah, I feel that. Like, because you could talk to somebody for like a month or even 3 months and it just be like little check-ins or like, you know, we go out to eat and that's that. Like, kicking it, like for real kicking it like a whole Saturday, like doing absolutely nothing. Like, that's been the time. That's been the time. I ain't gonna say I haven't done that in a minute. But
not for
I miss things like that. Yeah.
All that.
Yeah. But yeah, if you like, if I'm invested into you where I'm on the phone with you, spending hours, that's hours I can't get back. That's time I can't get back. Messing up my sleep patterns, cause I love my sleep. And then of course, like just steady kicking it, like, you know, like a couple of times a week. It don't even have to be like going nowhere, like just kicking at each other's house or, you know, whatever the case is, or going out. Like, yeah, like my feelings is attached, especially like if I start meeting your friends or you start meeting my friends or family, it's like, you know, because I'm not having everybody meet my mama.
Nah, for real.
No,
wait, that's a lie. I ain't really too much care who met my mama, but if you meet my daddy, like, and that's how I knew, like, the person I like or whatever. That's how I knew, like, I really liked him. Like, tell my dad about him. Like, I was actually fucking with my dad, like, recently. I think I told you about it. Okay, probably. Yeah, like, when I started talking to my daddy about you, like, not just tell him about you, because me and my daddy, we cool. Like, I tell my daddy, this nigga just tried to talk to me at the gas station. Like, yeah, I tell him a lot of everything. However, but if I start consistently talking to him about you and I'm like, yeah, then I definitely, yeah, we got together.
Yeah.
I don't care what you're talking about.
Yeah. So once it gets to that level, like, I'm really like, nigga, I like you, or like, I miss you. I wanna spend time with you. Like, we just was together yesterday, and I miss you already. Like, I want to kick it with you. And then you do some fucked up shit to where I gotta contemplate, like, do I want to continue to talk to this nigga or not? Like, that'd be the fucked up part, because you're really battling, like, am I gonna continue to talk to you, or am I gonna go ahead and have to, like, set some boundaries, or just cut you off, like, for real, for real?
Yeah, I'm over here smacking, because it's my whole situation right now. For different reasons. You too. For different reasons. Honestly, in the previous episode, I did let y'all know, like, I need time to heal. As much as I might not want it, I need it. Mm-hmm. So because of that, like, when I first started liking this dude, like, I legit was like, I gotta cut him off. Like, I need to cut him off, because that's not what I'm ready for. I recognize it, you know, just like in AA, the first step is admitting it. But I didn't get too far past that first step. But yeah, so I don't know. It's just, yeah, letting go is really hard. Like, again, once you've invested so much time into something, if I like you, like, it's so hard for me. Y'all don't understand how hard it is for me to like someone. Like, I don't be giving people the time of day. Yeah. Like, I remember this one meme I had posted a long time ago. It was like, it's easy to get my number. Everybody got it. But to get me to respond, like, it's on a whole nother level. Like, you gotta mean something to me. For me to, like, put thought into, or even just think of the fact that I didn't text you back. I was telling somebody else that recently. I was like, man, it's hard for me to remember to talk to people I want to talk to. Like, I had brought you up, and I was like, I ain't talked to Raven all week, and I've been meaning to call her. Yeah. Like, I want to talk to her. I've been meaning to call her, and I was like, and I can't remember to do it. So if I actually hit you up actively, like, yeah, that means something. So that means I like you. Shoot. So if I actually like you, like, I think about texting you, think about hitting you up, like, no, I don't want to let that go. Like,
nah, for real. And then, like, you kind of get into a whole routine. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, depending on what your routine is, like, do you wake up in the morning to good morning text or a call or FaceTime or whatever, and then you cut that person off? You wake up in the morning like, damn, no text, like, no nothing. Like, where he at? Like, what you doing?
Man, speaking of, let me say this. Again, I mentioned to y'all, I'm spoiled. If I block you and you don't find any way to reach me, we got a problem.
Oh yeah, I've said that before. I'm toxic when it comes to stuff.
Not like for real.
Like, for real. Like, can you jump over that little bridge or the little wall? Like, come on. What? Like, you really don't like me.
What?
No, for real.
My whole feelings be hurt, y'all. For real.
Like, mine do too. Cause I might cut you off, but I feel like it's necessary. But if you come back, I feel like maybe I was tripping a little.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I just feel like if I block you, I'm sorry, and you don't try to cash at me, email me, carrier pigeon, anything,
pull up on me,
what,
something, like, I'm gonna find that sexy. I might act like, oh my gosh, what are you doing here? But really, I'm like,
no, I'm gonna definitely find it sexy, like, cause
he can,
yeah, like,
yeah, I feel you. I feel you. And then my whole thing is, like, you know, sometimes I don't want to cut you off, but I got to make you get some act right. And then you don't hit me up to get the act right. Like, what are you doing? You going against the grain. Like, this was not a part of the plan. The plan was to move here so we can go there.
The plan.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah. Because I had to do that with my man. That ain't my man, but, you know. Yeah.
Yeah,
But, I mean, sometimes it definitely is necessary.
Speaking of not sticking to the plan, yeah. My man is not my man. That's my man anyway. Yeah, I don't even think he knows the plan. Like, I don't think he get it. I don't think he understand it. Because he not playing right. And I don't like it.
But, you know, sometimes it does. You're right. It does not go according to the plan. Because my man, we wasn't even supposed to be here. Like, it's just supposed to be some sex. And then, you know, it's like other things happen. So it's just like, I like this. I like what's going on. We could continue to do this. Like, you know, like, and with me, if you can teach me something, oh my gosh, I don't give a fuck what it's about. You could teach me about the stars. I would be so intrigued because I love to learn. And if you can hold conversation, not just no fake conversation, which I definitely hate the what you doing. Don't you what you do me to death.
For real.
do not do that. But yeah, if you could do those type of things, like most men can, like spending money and all that, a few men can. But like, yeah, you really got me, like my attention.
And see, it's funny. A lot of people don't understand that about me. I tend to talk to people with money. But when I be telling them like that don't impress me. Mm-hmm. Like buying me, like you just randomly going to a store buying some designer bag or designer like anything, shoes, whatever the case is, I'm not gonna be all that excited.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna thank you. You spent your hard-earned money on this.
My thing is thought. Yeah, like it's literally thought. So, for example, it's October. I love Halloween. Love it. If you go ahead and buy me $1.25 Dollar Tree raise their prices Halloween card and just like put your name on it, like I would be bucked up. Like, you love me, and you probably don't even celebrate it because most men, I ain't met a man who celebrated yet.
But it's crazy. I was just in there yesterday. They had these little skeleton things. Like those are $1.25. Even that, like
like, hey man, I know you like to decorate your house. You like Halloween. Here you go. Like I would just be like, oh my gosh, and that's something so small because it's the thought. Like, and you put good thought into it. She likes Halloween. She might want to put this up. Let me, like, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy because that it's crazy the stuff that means stuff to me even like years later. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I went to jail one time. It was just nothing major. It was just traffic tickets that I never pay. Y'all don't come looking for me. Anyway, with that being said, when I got out, my ex, she had when I got out, she came to pick me up. I called her, of course. When I got out, I was waiting on the outside for her, and when she pulled up, as soon as I got in the car, she had, this is when I used to smoke Black & Milds. Nasty, I know. Anyway, but she had a Black & Mild and a Pepsi. Everybody knows I love the fuck out of Pepsi. Like, to this day, y'all, that meant so fucking much to me. Like,
yeah. Because like, I was in jail. Like, I come out and get this. Like, that's what's up. Like,
and those are the two things I would have had. Had I not been in jail, I would have had them every day. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, the fact that you pulled up with it.
And that was little. And, like, that cost less than $10.
Exactly. Like, you pulled up with it. You didn't wait till you got with me, like, hey, what you want? Mm-hmm. Let's go to the store. No, you came with it like, I know she gonna want this. Yeah. Like, that shit meant the most to me. Yeah, like, it'd be the smallest things that just really hold weight with me. As long as you put some thought into it, you're like, yeah, you got me. Like, I'll be hooked.
Mm-hmm. For real. Mm-hmm. For real.
Like, I don't know why guys be feeling.
My birthday's coming up, and so is Christmas, and then her birthday, so I'm just letting you know.
She likes sunflowers.
We giving you freaking hell yeah. Oh my gosh, and they be $5 at Kroger. A nigga could buy that. If you gotta steal it, but don't.
Girl, I stole some roses yesterday.
What the fuck? Oh damn, I wish I could show you this.
I did, like, well, why you looking at that? Anyway, I went to, well, you know what store I was at. I'm not gonna say the store because I love the store, and if they stop me from coming, I'm gonna be so sad. But yeah, when we went in the store, oh my gosh, those are so cute.
Yeah, they was like $5. But yeah, I showed you Nita sometime. I'ma like them.
It's funny because before you even said that, I was gonna say, oh girl, the first person that comes to mind is Miss Jake. Like that's literally.
Yeah. So it was basically like a blue and white rose with like the cowboy star on it. So if anybody wants to do that for Saints, let me know. Serious people only.
You want something for Saints? You know I could probably hook it up.
Yeah, I need my Saints. You know, we need a little inspiration this season so far, but it's just started. So yeah.
But yeah, me stealing roses at the store. That shall not be named. Yeah, like, I don't know, I just saw them, and they was like, my favorite color is yellow. And they was yellow, and I was like, oh, these are so cute. And they were the only ones, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get these. Mm-hmm. And then, I forgot my card at home. But I didn't want to put the roses back. So I stole them. Because, I don't know, I be feeling like if something is the last item, and it's like either my size or
Mm-hmm.
something I really like, it's meant for me.
See, and that's another thing too, because I feel like, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of women who do not like flowers. Like, they be like, they're pointless, they're da 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 da. Obviously, some people who do. So it's little things like that, like, and that's old school. Like, can you show
I
me
don't like
some
flowers
flowers?
though. I don't like when people give me flowers.
So if somebody got you some yellow roses,
If they randomly got me yellow roses,
Yeah.
I do like flowers. I love random flowers. I hate apology flowers.
yeah, okay. I mean, and that makes sense. I kind of think I'm like that too. Like, for real. Yeah.
I hate apology flowers. Like, I be wanting to, like, my favorite flower. Why did I almost forget? My favorite flower is an orchid.
Mhm.
And oh yeah, and that's what it was. It had yellow roses and it had 3 orchids in it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, so I've gotten so many apology orchids. I damn near don't like them no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Apology flowers suck. Like, bro, you could have did better than this. Whatever you sorry for,
Mhm.
I don't feel like you sorry.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
No.
Now, see, with apologies, yeah, you can come big. You can come hella big.
gotta come big.
Yeah, hella big. Hella.
Again, the apology needs to match the disrespects. If it don't, I didn't even hear you.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Mhm.
You said something?
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, but
And back to the subject. That makes me think about letting go.
but see, now, okay, if I were to cut you off, and it's not anything that you have to apologize for, because like with your thing, what you cut them off for, ain't really nothing to apologize. Like, it is, but it's not. Like, it's not like, oh, I disrespected you or anything like that. And he popped up with some flowers. Oh, you would definitely be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
like, damn, okay.
Yeah, and it's funny because I had let me say this. My dad and my sister always trying to play me. They were actually really surprised he's made it as far as he did. Like, the first thing they usually say by the time I tell them about somebody, it's like, dang, you ain't cut them off. You ain't found a reason to cut them off yet. Because I find anything. No lie. Like,
Yeah.
literally, I find anything to cut somebody off. But yeah, anywho, the reason why I cut him off, I'm not going to get into all of that, but the reason why I cut him off, the first time, he was like, yeah, this lasted not even 48 hours, I mean, be clear. But he had asked me to do something, to like meet up with him for something, and I was like, he was like, is that cool? And I'm like, of course. Like, you didn't do anything. Oh, matter of fact, I can't go into it. I liked him too much, and I felt like, you know, everything I said earlier. So yeah, I felt like I should take a step back so that I could, you know, keep it playing and shit. But yeah, so when he asked me about meeting up with him, I was like, yeah, of course. Like, I don't mind. I was like, you didn't do nothing to me.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, but be you. Like, I can't get mad at you for that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, see, why do you have to go ahead and keep it player, keep it G and all that if you like him? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, dating in 2022, like, why do you have to hide your feelings? Like, why can't you just be all the way G with it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I like you. It is what the fuck it is.
No, don't get me wrong. I definitely voice how I feel. However, the reason why, I don't feel like this really applies to dating in 2022. But yeah, I don't know. In my situation, it was more of a like, again, I need time to heal, and I wasn't expecting for this to be. I wasn't expecting to like him that much. So, with that being said, it was like, yeah, it just kind of popped up on me, which typically I should know. It always happens like that. Like,
Yeah, it definitely does.
yeah. So, because it just kind of popped, like, it snuck up on me, and it was like, I kind of need to pump the brakes a little bit. Like, and I told him, like, the first time I cut him off, like, I'll be back. Like, just let me just get my shit together real quick. Like, let me wrap my head around the fact that I need to pump the brakes. Like, and yeah, so.
Yeah, and some dudes be knowing. They be like, she gonna be back. Because they done been around this before. Like, no. And I don't want to be a statistic, but I miss you. So.
Oh, my God.
Come back.
And you know that's how I'm feeling right now. Like, yeah, when I say, it'd be so hard for me to put my pride aside.
Me too.
For my kids, in a second, in a heartbeat. But when it comes to me, it's a no. I don't be want to put my pride aside for nothing.
Yeah.
So yeah, all that good stuff. Yeah, I don't know well, you know how it's supposed to be.
But see, somebody has to put their pride aside. That's the bad thing. And a friend of mine was just literally telling me this. Like, they was like, y'all both being prideful. And y'all both miss each other. Like, why not hit them up? In my theory, like, I think it's a good reason. Like, hey, I don't really think, like, it's going to be more than this. And we do have feelings, so why? But at the same token, you're right, we miss each other. So, look, you know.
And see, that's kind of where, that's why I cut him off the last time. Because where is this really going to go? Like, now, y'all, because I'm talking to my friend, and I'm also talking to you guys, as honest as I am with you guys, you know, some shit's just for me. But yeah, so it's a background to my situation, I guess. And because of that, yeah, I don't really know if something really can come of this. Like, I mean, it can.
Shit. The shit I know, you and backgrounds and things, it definitely has flourished into something before, so I can see it flourishing into something again.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, though. I'm older now. He's older. Like, he's older than me, shit. But it's just a lot of other attributes that come into play. It's not just... I mean, because typically, you know, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, but I mean, to me, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know. I wouldn't let that stop me. I ain't gonna lie.
Trust me. I personally, I'm past it.
Yeah.
But and I mean, I've actually voiced it and let that be known. Like, I don't.
But you think like he probably, because I ain't gonna stunt. So with my situation and what we have going on, I think my past would affect our future for them. But for me, I gives no fucks.
See, and that's exactly how... Yeah. That's the equivalent in this situation. I feel like... Matter of fact, I feel like our past would affect the future.
See, and I wouldn't mind letting y'all know, but it's present, it's not past, because I don't mind talking about my past, but the present, I can't, because it could affect my present, you know, in future.
And I don't know, I always end up finding myself in some complicated ass situation. But I don't know. I like it here. Yeah.
I do too, and I definitely will say with me, I live in La La Land. Like, I'm always thinking about the what ifs and what could possibly be. And I also be thinking of what's going so good. Like, oh my gosh, we're this, we're that, we're this, we're that. And sometimes I need to, like, don't think about the what ifs. Think about what is. Not the what ifs, what is. And I don't be thinking.
Yeah, like, and I mean, we gonna have to, if not this episode, we gonna have to touch on it just in general. Well, not even just females, because dudes do it too. But falling in love with potential.
Yeah.
And I honestly, that was my whole last relationship. Like, not even just potential. I can't even say the potential. And I honestly, it was me falling in love with what I wanted it to be. Like, because it didn't even have the potential to be that because he wasn't there. Like,
see, I remember I went to therapy like 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago. This was this time. And I was talking to the lady, and she was like, you suffer from codependency. And I was like, oh, okay, that sounds right. Like, that's it. But recently, me and the guy got into it, and he was like, have you ever seen a therapist? He was like, how long? Oh, okay. And pretty much implying I need to go. So I was like, let me look up codependency, because I had never, ever looked it up. And when I was looking up all the traits, I was like, God damn, this is me. Like, when I say 2AT, I was like, damn, like, would I attract everything? So I got to still kind of work on me. I guess I don't know all my you know, what is it called?
Your toxic traits?
No. I don't know my self-worth, because I'll go ahead and allow certain things that I shouldn't. Like, for example, we're saying I definitely attract addicts and people with mental health disorders that are not taking care of them. And I was like, damn, like, that was it to a T.
First of all, don't make me feel attacked.
I was like, what the fuck? Then it was saying something before, which is funny. I thought of you because it was like, what's the word? Enable. It was like, and you enable them. And they were like, you be trying to help, but you really enabling. And I was like, oh my gosh, like.
Yeah, I know that was me. Because I should, like. Yeah, I was gonna say the last addict I did, but no, it wasn't the last. It was the one before that. However, but I remember saying like, okay, look, how about we try to, like, I was gonna try to wean this person off. Like, well, you remember the conversations, like, look, I'll buy it for you. I'm gonna buy you a big amount. Just like try to stretch this. Like that was my logic.
Yeah, and my last 4 people, 3 of them addicts, 1 of them. They got some mental issues that they ain't taking on. They ain't doing nothing to correct it. So, yeah. I got some works to do, but I'm trying.
I know. I'm finna look up codependency because I need to know.
So, all the things that I saw, it was like, I'll put whatever I have going on to the back burner to go ahead and do what they want to do or to make it work. Or like if they call, I'll go ahead and cancel everything and answer just because like I'm fearful they won't answer or they'll be upset. What else? What else did it say that I can recall?
Is this a Raven thing? Because that's so me.
What else did it say? That I want to spend like, you know, a lot of time together. Like, for example, they're typically lazy, but I'll go ahead and do everything for them, and it just helps them to be lazier, and it's like I'm enabling it. And then, like, if we were to stop talking, I'm just thinking, like, are they not getting it done? But it's like you can't worry about them. You have to worry about yourself. It was a lot of other things, but when I tell you, I'm like, every single thing, check, check, check. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely me. Like, shoot, even with everything I had going on, like, I would still be like, oh, I bet you, like, oh, I bet you need to take care of this. Oh, I bet you need to do this. Have you done this? Like,
I'm like, it's 5 o'clock. Oh, you just waking up. Like, oh, okay. You got court on this day. I hope you're going. Like, literally.
Yeah, like, that say it's funny because even thinking of some of my past relationships, like, I remember, like, let's say we broke up right before you was supposed, like, let's say next morning you was supposed to call and make a doctor's appointment. I know you're not gonna make this doctor's appointment. I've been on call and made it and just shot a text, like, and then blocked them again. Like,
yep.
Like, thank you, bitch. Your doctor's appointment is tomorrow at 7 a.m. Bye. Like,
that has literally happened to me. The person had posted something, and I was like, "You're not supposed to be doing this. Like, you have court. Like, we be friends, but make sure you go to court." And to me, they ain't never said it. But if somebody were to do that to me, I'd be like, "Oh, they still fuck with me." Like,
yeah,
I like that. Like, still fuck with me. Like, that's that old school love. I feel like even though we upset, you still mine. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. That made me think about another meme. Do you remember that little old people meme where, like, they was mad at each other and holding the umbrella? Like, yes, like, that's what I need in my life. And people, matter of fact, my last relationship, he did not understand that. Like, I remember I had, well, this is going to get hella specific. Typically don't put names out there, but, okay, you know what, I won't say this either. I'll say, I had agreed to do something for him prior to shit going left. Yeah. And then shit went left. And we were still staying together, and I was like, hey, look, I went ahead and still set up this appointment. I'm still going to pay for it. Because I said I would. Like, yeah, like, I don't know. It's just me. Like, I said I'm going to do it, so I'm going to, I'm going to try to follow through with it. And it wasn't no small amount of money, like, what I was paying for. So, it's crazy when the situation was flipped. And I was like, what happened to, I was really upset about him not following through with something. He was like, I mean, we weren't even talking. So? Yeah. Yeah. Like you said you would. Like, stand on that shit. Like, be a man of your word. Because I'm a man of my word and I'm not a man. So, yeah. I feel like you should be a man of yours.
Big weight.
Nah, for real. Yeah, I don't know, but I will say this. When it comes to letting go, y'all, for me, especially with dudes, I mean, not especially with dudes, only with dudes.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever get to the point that I call you a bitch, it's a wrap, y'all. Nah, for real. That's my. At that point, I have to let go.
I don't know. That's why I was trying to think if I called this dude a bitch. I think I may have, but that was years ago. And so, like, you know, at that time, yeah, it was done. But we didn't talk since then, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's because if I feel like that, I don't care if I've been feeling like you got a little bitch in you, like, or you're bitchy. The second I verbalize it, I pretty much lost respect for you.
Yeah.
Like, because I hold it in my head, I bite my tongue, and I hate biting my tongue. Like, but out of respect for you, I'm going to do it. Like, I don't care if it's at the tip of it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna walk away. I'm not gonna say what I want to say. So it's at the point I let it slip.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
Yeah,
because I ain't gonna respect.
For real, for real.
And that's something for I feel like for most people, but I will only speak for myself and say like when I lose it, it's hard as fuck to get that back. Like,
yeah. So. Oh yeah, for sure. Because I'm thinking about the time when I called that nigga a bitch. Like, oh, it was done on both ends. And I wanted it to be. Like, it was done for me. I just wanted you to be done with me too.
Oh, and let's not even talk about when I want to be done. Like, want to be done. Like, not when I feel like I should let something go.
Yeah.
But actually want to be done. Yeah, I'm gonna take it too far. Because again, when it comes to letting go, like we said, you've invested a lot of time in this. Nobody really wants to let it go.
Yeah, but like, nigga, I ain't doing this shit for nothing. I'm trying to make it work out.
Exactly, like,
are you playing me?
What'd y'all say, bitch? I ain't doing this shit for nothing. Yeah, all that.
Yeah, like.
So yeah, but I'm gonna take it too far, y'all. When I'm ready to let it go, yeah, no, you don't really have to do some like shit.
Yeah, you'll definitely take it too far. She got my too far beat, but yeah.
Yeah, she be playing me, but you know.
I'm keeping it real and true.
No, she is though, cause I do. I take it way too far. But I do warn people beforehand, cause please don't take me there, cause I'ma really, really try hard not to.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like I try hard? The yes sounded like kind of sarcastic.
I mean, it depends. It really depends. 50-50, I would say. 50-50. I mean, more so. And that's going from the past. As of the recently, yeah, I would say yes.
Okay. See, yeah, I've grown, even if it's just a little bit. Nah, but it's about time for us to wrap up this episode. So, hit us up, give us topics that you want to talk about dealing with relationships. Next month topics. Actually, before we sign off today, do you want to discuss the ratchet word of the week?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so the ratchet word of the week this week is having motion. Y'all have to give me a second. I wasn't prepared. I just thought about it. So I will say this, y'all. Raven's ratchet word of the week has definitely made me realize I'm getting old.
Facts.
Yeah, that about sums it up. But having motion is an adjective. It means to have motion means to be accomplishing things at a speed. Getting to the money despite your current circumstances, situations, or limitations. To have enough money to support yourself and or your habits.
So everybody, this week, get into the motion. Mic drop.
Have emotion.
Oh, have some motion. Get into the motion. All that good stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, bye birdies.